Hey, good morning, YouTube. This is your host with the most, King Geo. Welcome to the King Geo Show. Before I go any further, if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and please do so and hit that like button. Well, as you all know, yesterday, the body of Jogger, Eliza Fletcher, was found in the woods. And it was identified as her body as she was missing for a few days. And the suspect is arrested and is being arraigned for murder. It pains me to know that these things are happening in our state, in our country. You see this young woman in the video that she's jogging, and you see this man just come up to her and just grab her. She struggles, and he beats her to death. What kind of world are we living in? This man did 20-some odd years in prison for kidnapping, and he just came out a few years ago. I mean, I understand that the justice system has to release him by law because he already did his sentence, but while he was in prison, was this man not given any kind of therapy because he had kidnapped before? Now we have a woman who is dead. They didn't have to be dead. Leave behind kids, not by choice, by force. When is this idiocy? When is this senseless killing going to stop? Why are people so sick in this country? Why is mental health such a big thing here? Why are people doing the things that they do? Don't they know how to live in peace and let people live in peace? The animosity, the anger that the people in the United States have is incredible. It is. What possesses you to walk up to a random woman and kidnap her and murder her? Why? I know that's a sick person, but what possesses you to do that? That's not normal. What possesses a man to kidnap, do 19 years or 20 years, and come back out of prison and do the same thing? Why didn't the government do something? Why didn't the government give this man some form of rehabilitation when he was in prison? I don't know if they did. I'm just talking out my ass. Why? It hurts. It's sad. You know, every day you see some sort of sad death. There's a death that could have been avoidable. All this woman did was jog. Didn't cause any problems. Didn't bother nobody. She just jogged, and this man just came up and kidnapped her out of nowhere. That's gotta hurt. And women gotta be cautious because now you can't run, now you can't jog because people like that are out there. People like that man is out there. I mean, I feel my condolences go out to the family, to her husband, to her children, to her neighbors, and those who knew her. But it really saddens me. Laws must be stricter. People like that with no record shouldn't even come out of jail at all. If you're not willing to take a program while you're in prison, you're not going to get out. I mean, the law is not. When we think about, okay, we can expand the law. We can give them more years, but there's no point of giving the person more years if that person does not know, does not learn that his or her behavior is not normal, that his or her behavior is not something that society is going to do it. So while you're in prison, while that person is in prison, it is up to the government, all right, Department of Corrections, to give that person, to seek that person help. When that person will eventually come out, unless he gets life in prison without parole, when that person eventually will come out, and you want to give that person, if that person went in for anger management, you want to give that person anger management classes. If that person went in for domestic violence, you want to give that person domestic violence classes. If that person went in for drunk driving, you want to give that person drunk driving classes. This man went in for jail for kidnapping. So you take him in, And in a few years, you let him acknowledge what he did wrong. How can he prevent from doing that again? You know, and if and as a psychiatrist and wardens see his behavior, you know, they monitor his behavior and see how he has improved, or if he's improved at all. If he hasn't improved at all, then you keep him locked up. You don't need a dangerous man outside in the street, despite what the NAACP says. Everybody says, you know, he has the right to freedom. Yes, he has a right to freedom in a way that doesn't hurt nobody. But if you're going to hurt somebody, then he has no right. If he's going to hurt someone, he's going to kill somebody. That's the way it is. Our justice system is a failure. Complete, utterly failure. I'll be embarrassed to be a judge in today's court system. Okay, look at what that Judge Cannon did for Trump. Give him a special master. Where's that shit on the bed? They didn't need a special master because everything was already reviewed. Everything. You know, so when you get money, you can buy anything. That's not something that I'm willing to accept. Do we are all created equal, or we're all treated equal? Then if not, something has to give. Biden has done nothing on police reform. Okay, Governor Gavin has done nothing for the people of Skid Row. Governor or mayor of Philadelphia, of that street where all those homeless people are using drugs. The state, the city, has done nothing with those people, and they're in the streets using drugs, getting down like zombies, and no one seems to care. They're human beings, for Pete's sakes. You're homeless, some place to live. You have empty lots that they make and build something. Stop thinking about the rich. Stop thinking about how to make your state rich. These are human beings, for Pete's sakes. Human beings, no matter what they did in the past, no matter what they did, they're human beings. They need a second chance. A second chance in life, so they can go out there and work and feel good for themselves. So they can have a place to eat, a place to shower. Just what God put us into this earth, to help one another. This country's backwards. This country's all me. I'm entitled to this, I'm entitled to that. That needs to stop. That really needs to stop.